It's been months since COVID-19's first impact on industries, sectors, and economies, causing loss among many businesses and complete shutdown amongst others. The film industry wasn't left out, and cinemas all across the globe have also paid a huge price. The Nigerian cinema industry is believed to have lost about 8 billion naira in revenue, according to co-founder Filmone, Moses Babatope. News Central talks with Executive Director, Genesis Cinema, Opeyemi Ajayi, on the current struggles and the future of the cinema business in Nigeria.
Genesis is 30 years old, and Genesis actually started as a restaurant in Enugu 30 years ago. Hence, Genesis, the cinema business, the business is actually new to the party. It's about 10 years old. So we've had restaurants, we've had hotels from Enugu to Port Harcourt to the south. The cinema started in Lagos, however. As most people know, we were shut down for about 6 months of the year, which had an impact on jobs, on revenues, it's a ripple effect. We had a number of expansion plans as well, which have opened in Genesis, we opened in Festac, in Cameroon, and a couple of other plans that were to happen Q4, Q1 next year, but that hasn't quite happened. The good side is that when the cinemas were allowed to reopen, there was we saw a spike, and we were pleasantly surprised. In spite of the 50%, 30% capacity, people were willing to come back to cinemas. So that gave us a good indication. I'm very, very pleased with that. Everybody has to wear their masks. No mask, no entry. You have to wash your hands or sanitize, as the case may be. There's where again 50% capacity in most halls, in some places 30%. We're also not running full capacity in all our cinemas. So in a place like the Palms, where we have 6 screens, we're running 4 screens at the moment. We hope there'll be no pandemic again, not in our lifetimes. Typically in the past, all films seemed like, all films were the same. You're gonna have a lot more films that are made specifically for cinema. So in terms of sound, there are a lot of things happening in the cinema space as well, in terms of optimization of sound and quality, that it's a disservice to the film to watch the film anywhere else. The space is changing, this is the reality of it, but the cinema business remains very viable. The product may change slightly, the technology will improve, the size of screens will improve, the kind of sound and the kind of experience and the seats will improve, but the business will remain. That's our view generally. So for drive-in cinemas, it would happen occasionally, but it's not going to replace traditional cinema. It's not going to be something that I don't also see it happening on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, that sort of thing. For a number of reasons. The technology and the infrastructure required for drive-in cinema is very different from traditional cinema. So it's a nice experience. We did a couple during the lockdown. And we enjoyed it. I think the customers and those that came for it also enjoyed it. So it's something we'll do again, but it's not a regular thing. It's more of an occasional event. The whole essence is people have the opportunity to gather together and enjoy movies together, and it's time with friends and time with family and time with colleagues. And then it's about the film that you're watching that you're enjoying. So it's always going to be different. It's a hospitality group, and it's a hospitality and entertainment group, and it's about family, it's about people, it's about serving people. That's what it's about, and that's the core of what we do at Genesis. So.